why are you here today? And let's make it quick. We've got a lot of budgeting cases to get through. So let's get to it.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for taking the time to connect with us today. We know that you have previously denied our budget request to hire on two new full-time employees, but we were hoping we could change your mind today. The OHR team could really benefit from more support. Due to COVID, we have had to bring on many new hires, which means that we are supporting CDPHE in ways than never before. This influx of employees has left our department understaffed and unable to meet the needs of our team effectively and efficiently.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. As our budgeting team recalls, your last budget request 2 years ago didn't even provide us with a clear picture of how the OHR team could benefit from these two new full time employees. You didn't even explain to us how the CDPHE's overarching KPIs and goals fit into the frame of hiring two new people. And to be honest, our budget for 2021 is even tighter than it was last year. COVID really took a hit on Colorado's government budget, and we've been in the process of reallocating funds to support frontline workers and COVID researchers. Why in the world would we ever give you this money?
Okay, look, I know in the past we haven't done an effective job explaining why properly resourcing our department aligns with your interests. Well, thanks to the amazing work of our DU consultants, we are here to tell you that the current gap in our headcount has caused a big drag in our ability to support the governor's, CDPHE's priorities, and it's costing the state millions of dollars every year in terms of increased turnover and hiring expenses, along with increased legal fees. Properly funding our department is essential for you to meet and for you to meet the pledge you have made to your constituents and to the governor. CDPHE is on the front lines of COVID responses. Don't you want to send a message to the state that public health is a priority to you?
Hmm, I don't know. This sure does seem like a stretch. But for some reason, I'm feeling extra generous today. Okay, you've got your funding.
Yes. Welcome to the new role on the OHR team. Such a pleasure to have you.
Thanks. It's great to be here. I already feel like this is going to be a great fit.
Excellent to hear. So, let us give you a brief overview of who we are. The Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment has a clearly defined top down hierarchical structure that starts with the executive director, flows down to multiple deputy directors, and then branches off into division level directors. The structure is common among state agencies, since political leadership and priorities can change dramatically every few years. Clearly defined hierarchies that structure the clear decision making are essential.
This is such great information. I really appreciate this background information on the organization. It gives me context on what I'm walking into. I do have a question though. So I just moved to Denver and I don't know many people. I'm looking to build community and was hoping to find a way to do that at work. Can you tell me a bit about how CDPHE incorporates positive culture into its organization?
Hey there, I'm Nathan with CDPHE. Let me give you the short answer. CDPHE is committed to its employees and supports their needs. Our leadership has created a strong level of trust within the organization that provides a safe, impactful, and productive work environment for all employees. Employees can find further support through our employee resource groups that are designed to create safe spaces to build community. Inclusion is key here, and employees tend to stay on a while as a result. The median tenure throughout the division is nearly 8 years.
This is such great news. I was really worried that the organization would be siloed and that I wouldn't have any opportunities to connect with CDPHE employees outside of HR. I can't wait to get involved. Wow, what a crazy year it has been. I can't believe that just last year I was looking for a job and now I'm part of an incredible HR team. I'm so thankful that OHR was able to convince the budgeting department to provide funding for my position. They totally dismantled the political bureaucracy. Through my year working with the OHR department, I have realized the incredible structural leadership the organization has. Because of the decreased turnover, the environment, the structure is more stable. It's clear that this top-down structure works better with more defined goals, more aligned with the governor's dashboard goals. I found community and found the resource group that works best for me. Being in this group has allowed me to participate in activities outside of work in the community. Now, that's what a good human resource frame looks like in action. When I first came on, the recruitment process was wildly ineffective. The team had a lot of ideas about how to promote diverse hiring practices, but just didn't have the bandwidth. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but the new hiring process is 10 times more effective with more of an emphasis on inclusive hiring and DEI initiatives. All in all, I'm so happy I was hired to work with the OHR team at CDPHE and cannot wait for the impacts we continue to make in our community.